Hello everyone, I'm Total Paragon, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we are playing Doki Literature Club. It was recommended to me by some of my friends, and they said, it's like those animes you watch, but twisted. And if you suffer from anxiety or depression, you may not have a safe experience. You're at least 13 and your exposure of highly disturbing... Let's go! Oh, this is so cute. You know, they've told that to me twice now. Doki, ha, da, 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 da. Just make sure that my settings are set. That way I can play the game and I won't get in trouble. So that let's start a new game. Please enter your name. My name is Paragon. Paragon, yeah, yeah. I'm just a cool kid. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. And that about describes half the girls I know. Oh well. That girl is Sayori. I may have butchered that. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school. She would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sighed idle in front of most of the crosswalks to let Sayori catch up with me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe,
but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Paragon.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. This woman is going to be the death of me. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Paragon, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Club?
I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any...
I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Too busy beating things.
That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year.
Did I? I'm drunk. I'm sure it's possible I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me, when I'm perfectly content with just getting on, but I actually spending my free time on games and anime. That's not me at all. This character's not me. You don't know me, game. You don't know me. You didn't figure me out in 10 minutes, 10 seconds even. That's not how this is going to go down. Let's just continue. Right, continue.
I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Is she describing my life?
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises, though. It was either this or the Goku voice for the main character.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get
lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she just exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's just women, right? I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm too lonely. But the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, then you could come to my club.
Is it full of hot chicks? Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So she can't read. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Man, Paragon and I have a lot of similarities, but I guess, yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Free cupcakes? Oh, well, I'm there! Oh! Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sarah is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
Thus, today marks the first day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you don't have to call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Oh, Paragon, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm not going to remember any of these voices. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Yes! Woo! I am so sad.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I'm really leaning towards the one with purple hair. Sayori, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh wait, no.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Oh, your purple hair is so cute. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Paragon. Monika smiles sweetly and poses. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I mean, if you can fucking mirror, you're probably out of my league, if you know what I'm saying, ladies. Holla! Or whatever you people are saying. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Paragon. We made room for you at the table so you can sit with
Me or Monika?
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. So I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I go make some tea as well? I nailed her attitude, though. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why? Why would I choose Sayori? Natsuki proudly marches back on the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Natsuki lifts a foil tray reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate used to make ears. Oh, so cute! Oh, that's what she said. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sarah grabs one first, and Mocha and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sarah tucks in a mouthful and already has managed to get icing on her face. Good job. Get that nice icing all over your face. It's probably good for the skin, right? Turn the cupcakes around my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Wow, I am such a freaking nerd. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. I don't know why, I just...
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, dummy.
Man, I am just a chick magnet. I don't know what you guys are all thinking out in the audience, but this man right here, stud. Alright. I'm renaming him Stud. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the teacup tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated.
Oh. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least reading might not be a pastime for me, but I enjoy tea! I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Such cute hair. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Monika? Don't you be hooking me up with the cute purple-haired girl. It looks a lot like Lucina, who is my fave. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Sad that Monika's pretty much my natural voice.
Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Yeah, we see you, Yuri. You may hide in the corners, but we still see you. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm sure you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow the club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I will kill my voice voicing the pink-haired girl. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, because I can't read. So, Paragon, what kinds of things do you like to read? Oh. Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I'm not joking! Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I'm reading Lord of the Rings right now! I'm reading it again. This is my second time reading it. But I love that! And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I am going to name you after a Lord of the Rings character. I don't know which one yet, but I will. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I like you, Yuri. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Thank you! I read horror once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. In real life, I will... That's right, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you... I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror!
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second.
Never mind!
I don't trust pink-haired girls! If anime has taught me anything, anime and a manga that's been colorized has taught me anything, a pink-haired girl is always bad news. One moment they're loving you, the next they have an axe in your best friend's back. And yes, I'm straight up calling her a yandere. I know it's a stereotype. I don't care. Anime stereotypes exist. Hashtag anime stereotypes. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left out a piece of scrap paper behind your last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Eat your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Man, I'm just flirting with the whole room. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. Are you sure you can avert it from this sweet bod? I'm posing right now. You can't see it, but I am.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them to even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I really wanted to read everyone's poems.
We sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Wow, stop posing. You're really trying here. And you don't have me yet, but you're really, really trying. I have an idea, everyone.
What?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Sayako, or whatever her name is just like, whatever. let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us to all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Paragon?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and there is no competition here, Paragon. Listen. Coming from another pathetic nerd, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to this screen. Paragon, listen. There is no competition here. You are all that's here, and these are all book nerds. You got this, bro. You got this. Use your really awesome anime hero voice and get it. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought
Humph! Paragon.
you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Thank you. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing probes is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. You all are geniuses. You found my weakness. Hold on a moment. Facing technical difficulties. Save there. Hold on a moment, everyone. Hold on. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yay! I'm so happy!
Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Watch your mouth! Short stuff.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring the next morning so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Paragon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress a class star, Monika, without my medical writing skills? I would feel anxiety welling up against me. Meanwhile, the girls can chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Paragon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sarah and I never walked together anymore, because she was always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. And it's time to write a poem. Hold on a moment. Will Paragon be able to capture the hearts of these young women? Will he get thrown out for writing something probably very vulgar and very, very wrong? Will he ever have the courage to actually, I don't know. Will we get better voices for the girls? Find out next time at Doki Literature Club. See you, everybody.